My name is Uche Ume Ohakah, the convener of Eagles Convention. For the past 24 years, God's people from different churches, ministries, communities, cities, and nations of the world, of course, gather in Umuahia for a 4-day camp meeting. This camp meeting has become a ground where God trains people, men and women, that He will send forth back into churches, communities, and schools to wrought exploits in His name. Aside the fact that it is purely interdenominational, Eagles Convention has become a hub of Pentecost to release men and women on fire for God to become who God wants them to be. And this year's own edition for 2025 will be commencing on August 6 to 9, 2025. August 6 is a Wednesday, and by midday, people have started arriving as the program begins in earnest in the evening. And then from that evening, we'll be there until Saturday afternoon by 12 noon, when we call it a day and people will go back. We don't do Sunday morning. And by God's grace, there will be different sessions. Session for ministers, heavy and loaded. Session for students, for professionals, for career men and women, for businessmen and women, for widows and widowers. We had some last year. And for singles who are trusting God for marriage, and even for children, for teenagers. And then if you have children, come with them. We have a very strong children's session where little children are mentored to be all-round exploits to the glory of God. And this year, God has selected choice servants that He will be using to bless lives at this year's Eagles Convention. God's servant, the senior pastor of Gateway International Church, Pastor Dr. George Izunwa. If you know Pastor George Izunwa, you will know that he is one person that has a strong burden and a message for the next generation. If you're a young person, either in the ministry or business or career, and you've not sat down under Pastor George Izunwa, you need to do that. And this will afford you the opportunity to do that. God's servant, Reverend Dr. Uche Ume. And over the years, as Dr. Uche Ume has ministered in this program, we have tangible marriages, tangible conceptions, tangible testimonies that God has wrought through His ministry at Eagles Convention over the years. And He's coming back to be a blessing to us. God's servant, all the way from Abuja, of Heritage, Zion Heritage International Church, Bishop Okwudili Eze. This is one man that has such a combination of the prophetic and teaching ministry put together. Very powerful rare combination. He is loaded in the word when you sit down under him with clarity. And then in the prophetic, I am a living witness, and I have seen how God used Bishop Okwudili Eze to give people clear direction concerning their marriages, concerning their childbearing, international open doors, ministry, and all whatnot. And of course, in the area of music, we'll be having lots of music guests led by Minister Excel, and other packages loaded in this program. Once again, the date is August 6 to 9. And in case you have an inquiry, we'll be running a number through the screen that God is going to do something marvelous. You don't need to miss it. And if you have any inquiry, please call us through the number that will be on your screen. The theme for this year's program is As We Behold. Oh my God. As we behold. This is that generation that will not be empty of God while they talk about God. You know, there's a generation that misses it at some junctions. This is that generation that will try to become like God. The more, not in pretense, but the more we behold His face, the more we put our gaze on Him, the more intimacy that we strive towards, the more He draws us closer to know Him and brings transformation into our lives. Once again, the venue is the big auditorium of the Federal Government Girls College called FGGC, Old Umuahia. Just a few minutes drive as you enter Umuahia from Isi Gate, the melting point of Umuahia. As you get to Isi Gate, just if you're on a public transport, enter keke or bus going down to Old Umuahia and stop at FGGC, Federal Government Girls College, Old Umuahia. And by the way, it's a camping program, so your feeding is provided all the days, from the first day you arrive to the last day. Your feeding is provided, and then your accommodation is also provided. So please, this is a time to call upon our people from different places who have not heard about the program, because those who are already aware of the program for the past 24 solid years are already anticipating. But maybe this is your first time. Please pack your things and get set. Wherever you're coming from, pastors, church leaders, community leaders, encourage your people to be there. We're not taking your members from you. God will only equip them to go back and wrought more exploits and be more committed to the assignment God has put in you. Please announce it, share this video, encourage people. The flyers are all over. August 6 to 9, 2025, Eagles Convention, interdenominational camp meeting, where the people of God, ministers, members, professionals, businessmen, students, families with their children gather to seek the face of God and get loaded for all-round victory in every area of their lives. Once again, our team, we are set, and more importantly, God is set for this year's Eagles Convention. We want you to be part of it. You can't miss it, not even for one day. August 6 to 9, 2025. My name is Uche Ume Ohakah, and it will be my pleasure once again, as I've always done for the past 24 good years. And of course, when you hear 24 years, we are not learning work, and God is not learning work on this. Come and join us. It will be my expectation to give you a Jesus hug and have you join us in fellowship, that as you return, I will hear your testimonies. Once again, see you there, and God bless you.